the I.S.U.P.K, straight out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. It's heating up the Midwest like the first day of June. Friday, June 16th, downtown Chicago, Illinois, on State and Washington. We're blazing the camp from 1 p.m. until June 17th, the I.S.U.P.K Midwest Barbecue for blacks, Hispanics, and natives only. We'll be there Saturday at 2 p.m. at Rainbow Beach Park. The I.S.U.P.K lecture Sunday, June 18th at the Gibbs Morrison Culture Center, 1823 Church Street, Evanston, Illinois, 3 through 6 p.m. Barbecue, lecture, Commander General Yahanna, and all the heavy hitters will be in the building. It's the fire weekend.
Shalom, Israel. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahanna. And we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. Alright? And we are located here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard, Suite A, St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. Alright? And to call in and listen to the class live, if you have any questions or comments, call 712-775-7035, access code 744252. All right. And before we get started, do we have any questions in the class? If you have any questions, take your phone off, mute, and say SKYPE. We have any questions about anything? Let's get it. All right, no sweat, no sweat. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the topic. All right, and we're gonna start at Genesis 34 and 1. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start learning true black history, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't depend on so-called white man to tell us our actual history. You know what I'm saying? He is the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand? The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. And he is not going to tell our people the truth. Okay? And we're going to go over the story of when Jacob, okay, when he left going to Padanaram, okay, and then he went to Laban, he went and got 2 wives, and then 2 sisters, Leah and Rachel. Then he ended up with 2 more, had a total of 4 wives. And I'm just kind of summing this up real quick before we get to the topic. And then he turned around and he left Laban's house, okay, and one of Laban's sons had souped him up and had Laban thinking that Jacob tried to play him on, you know, on the cattle and things like that, you know, thinking that he was robbing Laban. So then Jacob thinking that Laban was going to come after him, you know what I'm saying, and harm him and hurt him. He went on the left, took his wives, took his children, and took all of his wealth and then left and burned out, you know what I mean? And then he turned around and met up with Esau in between that, and he went and dwelt in the land of Canaan in a city, it's kind of like a municipality in a city, you know what I'm saying, like, it was called Isupk, you understand? And then Shalem was a city, and then Shechem within Canaan, you understand, within the land of Canaan. And the land of Canaan, the Canaanites are Hamites, okay? It is one of 7 tribes of the Hamites, okay? And the Canaanites actually, how they got that name was Canaan was actually the name of, one second, it was it Persia? Not Persia. Hold on, let me think. So let me think about it. You understand? It'll come back to me. But it was the actual name of the land, and the Canaanites took that name. I think it was Philistine. You understand? And the Canaanites, the Africans, the Hamites took that name and named themselves after that land. Okay, and we're gonna turn around and find out what happened to our sister Dinah when, you know what I'm saying, we ended up settling in that land. Jacob ended up buying some some land, some property from I think his name was Hamor and Shechem. You understand? Hamor being the father of Shechem. You understand? We're gonna find out what this filthy African ended up doing to our sister. Okay, we're gonna find out what took place after they settled in that land. Okay, and go ahead and read out. We're gonna start off at Genesis 34:1.
God. Genesis chapter 34, verse 1. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare to Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land.
Okay, now this is Dinah, right? This is our sister. Okay, this is our sister Dinah. Okay, this is Jacob's only daughter. Okay, we're gonna find out what ended up happening to her now. When she went out to go see the daughters of the land. What does that mean, the daughters of the land? Who knows what that means? She went out to see the daughters of the land. Go ahead.
The daughters of the man who owned that land?
Yeah, the other nations of people that was living in that land. You understand? Because it was just Jacob and his 12 sons, his wives, you understand, and his one daughter. Okay? So the daughters of that land, you understand, were the other people that inhabited the land. Okay, so, you know, just like, you know, little girls, they want to be around other little girls, you know? So she wanted to go see the daughters of the land. Keep going.
Verse 2. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her and defiled her.
Okay, now Shechem, which is the son of Hamor, okay, the Hivite, that's another Hamite tribe, right? And he turned around and took her and lay with her and defiled her. Okay, now who knows what this man ended up doing? Who knows what he did when it says that he took her and he defiled her? What does it mean?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
He had sex with her.
Lie. Lie, not at all. It says he defiled her. According to the scriptures, you have sex with a woman. What have you done with her? If you have sex with a woman, what have you done with her according to the scripture?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
He made marriage with her.
You made marriage with her. Okay, but in this scripture right here, it says he took her, lay with her, and defiled her. So what does it mean that he defiled her?
He raped her.
Absolutely. You understand? This old funky African took our sister and he raped her. You understand? Sex is marriage according to the Lord. You understand? She didn't willingly lay down with this dude. You understand? He took her, okay, and lay with her and defiled her. He defiled our sister. All right? Keep going.
Verse 3. And his son came unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob. And he loved the damsel and spake kindly unto the damsel.
Okay, now this is just like a damn rapist. You understand? You turn around and rape her, and now you want to sweet talk her. You understand? Now you want to damn be with her. That's how those Africans are, man. You understand? That's how those Africans are. That's why we don't love no nation but our own, man. You understand? And you gotta understand, get this through your head. This Bible is our history, man. This Old Testament, these stories in this book is our history. Okay, this ain't just no, you know, just a book of old stories that we supposed to throw away and never even think about. You understand? This is our history, man. You know, we're gonna find out what type of men our brothers were. We're gonna see if they line up with the men, the so-called men of God in the Christian church. Okay, we're gonna see if these men that's in this Bible that the story is about, we're gonna see if they line up to your preacher, your pastor, your deacon, your bishop. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 4. And Shechem spake unto his father Hamor, saying, Give me this damsel to wife.
Okay, now he's saying to his daddy, like, man, I want to marry her now. You understand? So get her, you understand, and make so I can make her my wife. And traditionally, you know, back then, you had to go to fathers, you understand me, in order to marry a woman. That's as in the right spirit. Okay, in the right spirit, you would go to that father first. You would ask that man, you know, he has a daughter, you know, because she is his property. Okay, so the daughter belongs to him, so you got to go to that man and you got to ask him, can I be with your daughter? Now, okay, according to the scriptures, if you did ended up, you know, say for instance, you and her were courting, spending time outside of, you know, you going to speak with her father first, then if you lie with her, she's still your wife. You understand? Ain't no oops, I made a mistake or nothing like that. You know what I mean? She's still your wife, and now you still gotta go see that father. You understand? You still have to pay him that dowry for his daughter. Okay? So he's telling his daddy, you understand, this African, go and get this woman, you understand, so I can make her my wife. Okay? Keep going.
Verse 5. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter.
Okay, so Jacob.
Now his son.
No sweat. Jacob heard. Okay, hey, it's like any daughter in her right mind, and this is something. Well, matter of fact, read that again. Now, I'm gonna read that whole thing. Read that whole thing for me. Salaki.
That'll come. Verse 5. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Now his sons were with his cattle in the field. And Jacob held his peace until they were come.
Okay, now, what it say, Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter. You gotta take into consideration, black women, that your house need a man in it. You understand? The father of your children, you need that man. All right? Stop thinking that you can do it all by yourself, or, you know what I mean, whatever that you thinking. All right? The man can turn around and make something happen, you understand, to make sure that his daughter, his family is safe. Okay, you alone, man, you'll be taken advantage of. You understand? Like our people are being taken advantage of, like our sister was taken advantage of then, and which is still happening right now today. You understand? Our sister are being taken advantage of. You understand? And it's time for this to stop. Okay? But when Jacob heard about it, okay, our brothers, you understand, Judah, all 12 tribes, all of his sons, well, it's like not 12 tribes, but his 12 sons, okay, was in the field. Okay, they working, right? So keep going.
Verse 6. And Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out unto Jacob to commune with him.
Okay, so he's doing what his son asked him to do. He turned around and now he wants to go and talk, you know, at his son's request, hey Pop, get this damsel for me. You understand? So I can make her my wife after you done damn raped her. Okay? So now he going out and talking to Jacob, okay, to see if he can make that happen for his son. All right, keep going. One second, Doc. New caller, name, city, and state. New caller, name, city, and state. All right, no sweat. Phone's on mute. All right, keep going, out.
Verse 7. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it.
Uh-huh.
And the men were grieved, and they were very wroth.
Uh-huh.
Because he had walked folly in Israel, in line with Jacob's thoughts.
Somebody put their phone on mute.
This thing ought not to be done.
1 second, Doc. Somebody put your phone on mute. 2212, put your phone on mute. No sweat. Go and read that over, huh?
Come. Verse 7. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it. And the men were grieved, and they were very wroth, because he had walked follow in Israel and lying with Jacob's daughter.
Okay. So what does the word wroth mean? So they was very wroth. What does that mean? He was very wroth. What does that mean?
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
That means they were upset or sour or bitter about it.
Exactly. They were extremely angry, very angry. You understand? What does it mean when the scripture says that he had brought folly in Israel? Okay, talking about Shechem, talking about this African. Say he brought folly in Israel. What does the word folly mean?
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
He was like full of foolishness.
Damn right. You understand? Foolishness, man. And them Africans are complete damn fools. You understand? Can't control their goddamn selves. You understand? We know our sisters is fine, but guess what? You supposed to keep your funky African hands off of them. You understand? We ain't supposed to date outside our nation, marry outside our nation, sleep with, whatever you want to call it. You understand? Sex, whatever the hell you call it. Marry outside of this nation, man. And guess what? Ain't nobody supposed to marry into ours either. Okay? So they turned around. He brought folly in Israel by raping her. Okay? And which what? Read that out. Which thing what?
Which thing which thing ought not to be done?
Which thing ought not to be done? You understand? We ain't supposed to marry outside of this nation, and you for damn sure ain't supposed to rape our women. You understand? That foolishness is not supposed to be done, man. You understand? So keep reading.
Verse 8. And Hamor communed with them, saying, the son of my son Shechem longeth for your daughter. I pray you give him to wife.
Okay. Now he talking about his soul longing for her. You understand? When he wasn't supposed to rape her from the beginning. You understand? If the retarded African had any sense, you understand, he would have turned around and stuck to what they knew in their culture, which was to ask the fathers. You understand? He would have went and did that first, instead of just being a goddamn animal and then raping our damn sister. Okay? And this is why our sisters need protection, man. You understand? See, the black woman don't think about this kind of stuff. You understand? When she's saying she don't need a man. She don't think about getting raped. She don't think about getting robbed. All she's thinking about is getting a good job, having an education, you know what I'm saying, buying all of the goddamn latest things that come out of Target and Walmart. You understand? That's all she's concerned with. Buying every purse, every shoe she want. You see what I'm saying? That's all when she's talking about she don't need a man, that's the first thing that come to mind. You understand? And she thinks about her safety, none. You understand? The black woman doesn't think about her safety at all. You understand? When you need a man to protect you. You understand?
That's right.
That big mouth of yours, the only thing that big mouth scared is your damn baby daddy and that child support you keep threatening to put him on. That's all that mouth scared. You don't scare nobody. You understand? But guess what? People would think twice about harming you when they know that it's a black man around, a Hispanic man around, an Indian man around. We ain't talking about no goddamn Christians neither. They understand? A Christian will throw you to the wolves. Okay? They'll make sure that you get hurt in order to save themselves. Alright? We talking about actually protecting and taking care of our sisters. Okay? So he turned around and now he's more, I pray that you give her to wife. You see what I'm saying? Well, guess what? Hell no. You see what I'm saying? And let's find out what this African has to say. And we're going to see if that goes according to the scripture. Keep going.
Verse 9. And make ye marriages with us, and give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you. Verse 10. And ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and get you possessions therein.
Right. Keep going.
Verse
Okay,
11.
hold on, one
And
second.
said,
One second now. Real quick, cut to go to Deuteronomy 7 and start at 1. Okay? We're gonna find out if Jacob knew the laws. Okay? We're gonna find out. Is this a law or not? You understand? And look at this African. This African is trying to convince Jacob. He said, hey, we can make marriages. You can make marriages with us. Give you your and give your daughters to us. You understand? And take our daughters unto you. Nobody want no African. You understand? Don't nobody want no goddamn African. And then he say in verse 10, and ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and get your possessions therein. Right? So the African is trying to soup Jacob up. Like this is going to be a sweet deal. You understand? Let's get it cracking. Okay? Let's go ahead. Hey man, I got plenty of daughters. You can have them, man. Give me you'll take your daughter and give them to my son. My daughters I got, you can have. Oh man, we'll be one big happy family. You understand? And let's find out what the Lord had to say. Read that out.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring me into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hast cast out many nations before thee.
Okay.
And the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Ammonites, and the Canaanites, and the
Perizzites,
and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Jebusites.
Okay.
Right.
No
7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
Okay, now, the Lord cast out these nations, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. This is all Africans. Okay? They're all African tribes, all this nation right here. Okay? All Hamites. Alright? Now keep reading.
Verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them, and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
Okay, we ain't supposed to make no covenant with them. Alright, let's keep reading.
Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter shall not give unto his son. Nor his daughter shall take unto thy son.
Okay, now, guess what?
Verse 4.
1 second. That African tried to convince Jacob, hey man, take my daughters, I'll take your daughters. You understand? That's Jacob already knew this. You understand? These laws was passed down. Okay, Adam knew the laws. Okay, Noah knew the laws. Abraham, Isaac, and now Jacob, he know. You understand? He know these laws also. Okay? That's why he said he turned around and wrought that folly in Israel. That thing should not be done. Okay? Because if it was something that could be done, you could turn around and you could give her unto their son. Yes, you can give your daughter unto their sons. Alright? So not just rape, but the making the marriage thing as well. Okay? Now skip back to verse 11 in Genesis. That's a law right there. Matter of fact, read 4 real quick, Slocky. Read 4 and finish that up.
Come.
No sweat.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy sons from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly.
Okay, now right there, man, you gonna serve other guys. Look at what our brothers do when they turn around and try to fall in love with a white girl. You understand? They start serving the white man's God, man. You understand? Which is that money. And brothers that turn around and want to get a good job, you understand, in order to take care of Amber or Trisha, you understand, or Mary Beth. But then when you get with the sister, you understand, when she wants some money, she a gold digger. You understand? When the white woman is the biggest gold digger that there is, you can't even get with her. You understand? Unless you got some paper. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, brothers aim to get good jobs, really take care of them old white dogs that are. But then when they get with a black woman, they turn around and find every excuse why not to take care of that woman. You understand? And that's disgusting as hell, man. To turn around, turn your back on black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women. You understand? They are actually the only women we got. You understand? If you go outside of this nation, that is a sin. Okay? Flat out. And the Lord is going to destroy you for that. Like what he said. You understand? We ain't supposed to be mixing with the other nations. And in the I.S.U.P.K, we don't mix with the other nations. White people can't even come in our classes. Do you understand? A white woman can't even walk through the door. Okay?
That's right.
A white man can't even walk through the door. Alright? So like I said, that's a sin according to the Lord. And Jacob had already knew this. Now go back to verse 11 in Genesis 34.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Genesis chapter 11, verse 34. Genesis chapter 34, verse 11.
No sweat.
And Shechem said unto her father and unto her brethren, let me find grace in your eyes.
Let me find
and
what? What did he say?
Let me find grace in your eyes.
Let me find grace in your eyes. You understand? You hear this fool? You done just raped my goddamn daughter. Now you want some grace? Fool, please. Keep reading.
And what ye shall say unto me, I will give.
Okay, so he's willing to pay for, the price. Whatever you say to me, whatever you say, I'll give it to you. You understand? He's desperate. Okay? He knew our sisters are the bad. I mean, have you seen them African women? Good night. They look like they damn stink. They ain't attractive none. We have the most beautiful women on the planet, man. I don't even understand why. And then you got 12 different tribes. Ain't nothing wrong with getting you a Hispanic sister or a Native Indian. You understand? Ain't nothing wrong with you getting one of the sisters from the other tribes, man. It's not a sin. Okay? And like I said, we got 12 different flavors, man. What the hell do you need with a white woman? Oh my God.
Right.
You understand? Come on, man. African, a stank booty African, man. And booty, knowing that it goes right with Africans, make me never want one of them. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
Our sisters are clean, man. You understand? They the cleanest, they the finest. All 12 tribes, man. You understand? You got to be a complete.
Damn right.
You got to be a complete dummy in order to go outside of this race. And you got to be an even bigger goddamn dummy to turn around and give your daughter to somebody of another nation. You understand? My daughters are off limits to Africans. You understand me? My sons are off limits to Africans. My daughters are off limits to white boys. You understand? I wish the hell a white boy would come to my door talking about he like my daughter. I wish an African would come to my goddamn door talking about he like my daughter. You understand? To hell with that. And my sons too. You understand? My sons are going to, I take the pleasure in saying that I got some awesome brothers in this school. You know what I'm saying? That I can turn around and I know that those men are raising their children the same way I'm raising mine. That's to have morals. That's to keep all of God's laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? And I know that if I was to marry my daughter off to one of my brothers in this school, or one of their sons, I know that they'll be taken care of. You understand? I know that they won't turn around and bring her home AIDS because they out sleeping with whores. I know that he ain't going to turn around and put her in a situation that'll have my baby sitting somewhere in damn prison or something. You understand? I can count on these men in the ISUPK. You understand? Because, like I said, they raising their kids just like me, like I'm raising mine. In this truth, you see what I'm saying? And that's an awesome thing, man. You understand? To turn around and I can look at either one of my brothers, and guess what? Whichever one, it wouldn't even be a wrong pick. You understand? Because, like I said, I know that either one of the men in my school gonna take care of my baby. You understand? And that's what I want for them when they get of that age. You understand? I'm gonna marry my children off right here in this school, man. You understand? They're gonna have men that's soldiers, warriors for the Lord, not no Christian homosexuals. Right. You understand? That's on the DL, sleeping with their preachers and the damn choir director, molesting children and all of that kind of mess. You understand? I can count on the brothers in my school and their daughters as well. I got some sons too. You understand? And like I said, man, I love the fact, you understand, that the Most High woke me up and got me in this truth, man. You understand?
Yeah, right.
This is the greatest thing on earth. Okay, if you are not in the I.S.U.P.K, I do not know what you are doing. You understand? You have a serious problem if you are not in the I.S.U.P.K with all that's going on in the world. Okay? I can't see why, man, 10,000 people ain't sitting in class right now today in every classroom. You understand?
Right.
All the classes. Look at what the hell's going on, man. You understand? But let's get back to it. I'll try not to go too far off topic. SKYPE. Go ahead, finish that up for me, brother.
Okay. Verse 12. Ask me never so much dowry and gifts, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me. Mm-hmm. But give me the damsel to wife.
Okay, so now he begging. Now he getting desperate. Do you understand? Please, man, I'll give you whatever, dowry, gift, whatever it is I gotta give you, man. Hey, I'll give it to you. You know, now this African is getting extremely desperate. Do you understand? Now let's hear what the sons had to say. Read it.
Verse 13. And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hammer his father deceitfully.
He did what?
And said.
He answered him what?
He answered Shechem and Hammer his father deceitfully.
Keep going.
And said, because he had defiled Dinah, their sister.
Okay, stop right there. What does it mean when he said they answered him deceitfully? What does it mean when he said he answered them deceitfully? No sweat. Meaning they lied to him. All right? Keep reading.
Verse 14. And they said unto them, we cannot do this thing to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised. But that were a reproach unto us.
Okay, what is the word reproach? What does the word reproach mean?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
They had disapproval.
Yeah, it's more. You close, but it's more like wrong. You understand? Okay, what they're saying right there is like it's wrong. You understand? That's a reproach to us. You understand? For you to be uncircumcised. Okay, because you know that's an Israelite custom. You understand? For the children, for the sons to be circumcised. All right. So they like, man, we can't. Like, look, man, we can't do this thing and give you our sister. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been circumcised. Okay. So they basically they lying to them, they tricking. You understand? They finna trick. Okay. And I'm gonna show you what else they gonna say. Keep going.
Verse 15. But in this will we consent unto you. If ye will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised.
Okay, so now listen, they like, look, man, all right, we'll give you our sister if all of y'all, every man, okay, every man that stayed in Shalem, okay, in the city of Shechem. Do you understand? If all of y'all turn around and be like us and get circumcised, then we'll consent. You understand? Then we'll give you our daughter. You understand? We'll give you Dinah. Okay, we'll give Dinah specifically to Shechem, because after Shechem raped Dinah, now Shechem is trying to negotiate with Jacob and his sons for Dinah. All right, keep going.
Verse 16. And we will give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters to us.
Mm-hmm.
And we will dwell with you, and we will become one people.
Okay, keep going.
Verse 17. But if ye will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then we will take our daughters, and we will be gone.
Okay, now check this out. Now why did they lie? Okay, why did they lie to this African? Who knows why they lied to them? You understand? They basically flipped the script, okay, and they heard what Hamor, the father of Shechem, had to say about what he was going to offer. Right? He's like, hey man, we could turn around, get your daughters, take our daughters. You know, we could be one people. We get this, we get that. And now they said, okay, you get circumcised, then we'll do it. Okay, then we can give you our daughters. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll be one people. You can give your daughters to us. You understand? Then, man, we could dwell, be one people, all of that. You know, if you listen to us, okay, and get circumcised, then, you know what I'm saying? If not, then we're going to take our daughter. We gone. We out of here. Okay? Why do you think that they saying this? Why are they doing this? Who knows?
Like you.
Go ahead.
Because they raped Dinah.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. They got the situation popping off. Okay, but the brother Yeshua on the live feed on Facebook, he said to set him up. Damn right. You understand? And to set him up how? To set them up how?
Like you.
Go ahead.
Make them become circumcised.
No. No. The brother on the live feed said, one second. The brother on the live feed said raping a sister is an act of war. You damn right. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody said Salakia?
Yeah, to make them weak.
No. Who else want to give it a try? He set them up. Why are they setting them up? It's because they raped Dinah. You understand? So, but why? What's their ultimate goal? What's their plan behind doing all of this? No swear, I give it to you. To kill them Africans. You understand? And now we finna find that out. You understand? They were setting them up. You understand? Making them think that, all right, man, yeah, we'll take that offer. You understand? We'll take that offer, and we'll, give you our daughter. We'll dwell in the land. We'll this, we'll do all of that. You understand? They were setting them up. You understand? To kill them. Okay? Keep reading.
Verse 14.
No. You on
And
18.
they said to them,
Slacky, you on 18.
Slacky.
Don't sweat.
And their words pleased Hamor and Shechem, Hamor's son.
Okay, now if somebody comes to you and raped your daughter, you understand, and you got a plot and a plan in your head, which is to set them up to kill them. You understand? And you got to say some pleasing words. You can't trick nobody like someone. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna blow your brains out. You understand? They gonna try to kill you first. Okay. So the words they spoke pleased Hamor and Shechem. They was like, oh yeah, we in there now. You understand? They're like, we home free. You understand? We finna get it. And then watch the attitude of these Africans, man. You understand? To show you why we need to separate from not just the white man himself, but all of the other nations' people. You understand? The Africans too. Okay, to hell with Monique and her movies. You understand? Falling in love with an African man. You understand? Any movie with an African, for that matter. Radon Chong with a white boy movie, and to hell with that. You understand? It's time to separate from all of the other nations' people. All right, keep reading.
Verse 19. And the young man deferred not to do the thing, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter. And he was more honorable than all the house of his father.
Okay, now what does it mean when it says he deferred not to do the thing? What does the word defer mean? What does the word defer mean? Scripture said he deferred not to do the thing.
Salakia.
No sweat. Go ahead.
He put it off, like he didn't want to do it.
Nah, he was okay. Defer means to put off or to postpone, right? But it said he deferred not. So that means he did not put it off. He did not hesitate. He didn't even think about it. He heard yes and he said yes. Do you understand? So he was with it. Soon as they said, let's get it, right? It said he deferred not to do the thing. And the word deferred means to put off, to postpone. Okay? So he didn't even think twice. He just said, oh yeah, they said I'm gonna get her. Yeah, let's do it. Whatever they want. Let's sign the paper. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the contract. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. That's what he said right away. You understand? Keep reading. Go ahead, I can keep reading.
Verse 20. And Hamor and Shechem, his son, came unto the gate of their city, and communed with the men of their city, saying, verse 21, these men are peaceable with us. Therefore, let them dwell in the land, and trade therein. For the land, behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters.
Keep reading.
Verse 22. Only herein will the man consent unto us for to dwell with us, to be one people. If every man among us be circumcised, as they are circumcised.
Keep going.
Verse 23. Shall not their cattle, their substance, and every beast of theirs be ours? Only let us content unto them, and they will dwell with us. Verse 24. And unto Hamor and unto Shechem his son hearken all that went out of the gate of his city. And every man was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of his city.
Okay, stop right there. Now pay attention to what these Africans are saying. You understand? They turn around and Hamor and Shechem, you understand? Shechem's father goes to all the men in their city. Okay, the rest of these stinking Africans, and they're convincing them. Okay, they say, man, they peaceful, man. They ain't, they ain't on none of that hoorah mess. You know what I'm saying? They cool, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, therefore, let them dwell in the land. They trade. You know what I'm saying? For the land, behold, it is large enough for them. You understand? It ain't nothing but a couple, he got 4 wives, 12 sons, a daughter. You understand? Okay? He said, it's large enough for them. He said, let us take their daughters. You know what I'm saying? For wives for us. Let us give them, we give them our daughters. Okay? And he said, of course, they broke it down and said, the only thing you got to do is turn around and be circumcised. Okay, that's all you got to do, man, is just get circumcised. Okay, so then in 23 it says, shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? Look at these Africans, man. Do you understand? This old evil bastard, even after he raped our sister, okay, he still didn't come all the way clean like what he tried to do. You see what I'm saying? Like he tried to back in 11 when he said, you know, I just want to find grace in y'all eyes. You know what I mean? Ain't no goddamn grace after you rape my sister. Ain't no grace after you rape my woman. You understand? Ain't no grace after you rape my child. Fool, what the hell you talking about? You understand? Like the brother said, that is an act of war, man. And we need to get that stuff through our head. Okay? The other nations of people, you understand me, harming our sisters in such a way, that is an act of war. And that is something that we should not sit back and allow to damn happen. And we doing it every day. The more you stay out of this truth, you understand? The more you stay in a Christian church, the more you stay in them Christian Israelite camps, you understand? You are turning around. Our people are more susceptible to being raped and being violated, being harmed, being killed, being shot down in the middle of the street, not just rape. You understand? All types of things can turn around and happen to our people. Okay? So it's time for us to return to the Most High. Alright? But these Africans, still, he had another trick up his damn sleeve. Okay? Talking about, man, we can turn around and everything, they gotta be ours, man. You understand? We'll have it going on. You understand? All because of this. We're gonna get their stuff. You see what I'm saying? And we got to turn around and we got to change this. Okay? And then all of the sons hearken, you know, all of the Africans hearken to Hamor and Shechem, and then they went and circumcised they men, and then now let's find out what's about to pop off. Go ahead, keep reading now.
Verse 25. And it came to pass on the third day, when they were sore, that two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brethren, took each man his sword, and came upon the city boldly, and slew all the males.
What they do?
Slew all the males.
What does the word slew mean?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Kill.
Kill, damn right. You understand? They turned around and they wanted revenge, okay, for that African raping our sister, okay, Dinah. They turned around and they killed all of them. Now, let me make something clear, okay? This still was not right, okay? Let's just be frank. This was not right in a sense because they turned around and killed. They had nothing to do with our sister Dinah being raped. You understand? Now were they in the right for wanting justice? Hell yeah. Your preacher don't. You understand? No Christian preacher knows anything about justice. Okay? They allow our people to die in the middle of the street every day. And then the preacher will get on the news and tell the people that all y'all should have did was just listen to the police. You should have just pulled over. You should have just stopped. You should have just had your hands up. You should have just did something. When the hell is your preacher going to turn around and stand up for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, and go and tell the police that the police need to stop killing our people? You understand? Right. When the hell is that going to happen? It ain't going to happen, man. You understand? Your preacher, he ain't about this right here. What they say, that song, you ain't about that life. Your preacher ain't about this life, man. You understand? But we are in the I.S.U.P.K. We ain't gonna let nobody harm our goddamn.
Damn right.
We're not gonna sit back and let our sisters be raped. That's why you need to come in here so that we can protect you all, man. You understand? So that you can be under the Lord's protection. You know, we're not just saying this stuff and teaching what we're teaching to you just to try to, like build another church, do like what, these fake groups are doing. This is absolutely what the Lord wants. You understand? The Lord wants you to dwell in safety. Okay? And the only way you're going to end up dwelling in safety is if you get into the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You understand?
That's right.
Get into the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? And be a sister. Okay? If you want a warrior of your own, get him. You understand? You can. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? So like I said, but in order for our sisters, our children, even our brothers to dwell in safety, we all got to get in this truth, man. You understand? We got to get in the truth. Okay? So, and that truth is only in the I.S.U.P.K. I don't give a damn who say nothing about it. Okay? But like I said, your preacher, he ain't about this. Okay? Simeon the Dominicans and Levi are the Haitians. You understand? And guess what? They was about that life. You understand? And they went and killed all them goddamn Africans in that city. Now, was it right? Nah. They shouldn't have killed all of those Africans that had nothing to do with it. Okay? The only one that deserved to be put to death was Shechem. Okay? He was the only one that actually deserved to be put to death, because he is the one that defiled our sister. He is the one that raped Dinah. You understand? But keep reading. Go ahead.
Verse 26. And they slew Hammer and Shechem, his son, with the edge of the sword. And took Dinah out of Shechem's house and went out.
Okay, so they turned around and one second. New caller, name, city, and state. New caller, name, city, and state. Okay, no sweat. Phone's on mute. All right, so what they ended up doing was they went in, like I said, killed all. Look at how bad. See, your preacher is too scared to be like this. You understand? Your Christian preachers, man, even them fake Israelites and them fake camps, man, they scared to get down like this too. You understand? They scared to be soldiers for the Lord, man. They scared to be warriors. You understand? You find them all the time talking about our garments as if we give a damn. You understand? We love our culture, man. You understand? We love our garments. We ain't got no problem with it. You understand? We some real soldiers. Okay? You ain't gonna turn around and rape none of our sisters or our daughters up in here, man, and think you're gonna get away with it. You understand? You're gonna have a problem. Because our sisters are not supposed to be raped by nobody. Our children are not supposed to be molested by nobody. Okay? And like I said, these are weak Christian men that's in these households with these women, with these children. They let them get molested and raped every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Every damn day. You too scared of your damn pastor. To hell with your pastor. Especially when he's molesting children. And who don't know that these preachers are molesting every child in the church? Everybody know and heard about it. You heard about all of the damn women that they sleeping with in there that belong to other men. You heard about that. Do you understand? You done heard about all of the children that got molested. And look at what ends up happening to our daughters, man. You know, when they get mistreated like that. Look at what ends up happening to our brothers when they get mistreated like that. And you weak black Christians don't even give a damn, man. You'll sit back and you will allow our children to get raped and molested. Even when that case broke out about Eddie Long, okay? They turned around and had a black woman of all people, okay? They turned around and stood up for Eddie Long. And she said she don't care if Eddie Long was guilty or not. She said, that's still my pastor, and I'm still going to be at his church. Now, how damn disgusting is that, man? When these boys were violated in a way where they never should have been touched. The only thing that's supposed to go up a boy's butt is some damn tissue when he goes to use the toilet. You understand? Not no man's damn penis. Our children are not supposed to be violated like that. But then you got the black woman standing up for the goddamn pedophile, for the damn molester, child molester, man. You understand? And how many children do you know that this done happened to? Where they done went and told their mother. told a close friend or family, you understand, that some evil man or some old evil woman was doing inappropriate things to them, and they sat back and did nothing about it. You understand? Well, guess what? In the I.S.U.P.K, we ain't gonna sit back and not do a goddamn thing. You molest one eye, we're gonna see about you. You understand? So like I said, man, your preacher, he don't give a damn about you. You understand? No Christian men is even about this. Okay, at all. Phones on mute. Two, 1, 2. Put your phone on mute. Okay, Shalaki. Like I said, but let's go ahead and get back to the scripture. You understand? Keep reading now.
Verse 27. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain and spoiled the city because they had defiled their sister.
They did what? Because why did they do that?
Because they had defiled their sister.
Okay, now this is actually justice, man. This is something that your preacher would never tell you about. All your preacher would do is tell you, oh, we need to pray for them Africans. You know, every time the white man do something to us, it's, Lord, we need to come together, we need to pray. Who the hell are you praying to, number one? Who's even listening to your prayers? You sitting in that Christian church, God is not even listening to you pray. Okay? He's not even listening to you, man. You're serving another God. God hates the black Christian church. Okay?
That's right.
He don't hate when a white man goes to the white Christian church. But he does hate when a black man goes to the black or the white Christian church. It don't even matter. You ain't supposed to be in no religion. If you are black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, then the Lord is against you if you in that church, if you in those religions. You understand? Even in a fake Israelite group, you understand the Lord ain't with you there. Okay? Because the Lord is only with one group. You understand? So, like I said, we are not supposed to be in any religion. And when you in the Christian church,
that's right,
you understand, they are never going to teach you anything about receiving justice. Because all you got to do is just check the news. Every time an event happens, matter of fact, sidebar real quick, the police officer here in Ferguson, okay, when that Michael Brown, when the shooting happened, when that devil killed, okay, and when I say devil, I ain't talking about no ghosts living under the ground. I'm talking about the so-called white man. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. And when that devil killed that brother Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri here, okay, the black police officer, he helped to calm the white man does. Okay? He suits up a good tap dancing coon, and he send him out, and he turn around and he calms the people down, regardless of what the white man has done to us. Just calm down, brother. Don't do this, man. Don't burn up the buildings. Now, we shouldn't have burnt down buildings. Okay? They shouldn't have stole out the gas station. They shouldn't have stole out of the Walmart. They shouldn't have stole out of the rim shop. You understand? They should not have done that. But they had every goddamn right to be angry because their brother got shot down dead in the middle of the street like a goddamn dog. You understand? There was nothing wrong with them being upset about their brother being murdered. Okay? Senselessly murdered. Okay? It was nothing wrong with that. But he turned around and got promoted, okay, for him calming down the people in the riot. Just get everybody, and that's what they do. They sent out Al Sharpton, they sent out Jesse Jackson, Farrakhan, they sent all the damn coons out, okay, acting like that they're gonna take a stand and they're gonna do something, and they didn't. Jesse Jackson came out here begging for money for his church. Now you got young brothers and sisters, old folks too. Everybody was out there. You understand? They are mad about this young man being murdered senselessly. And then here's this fool come talking about donating some money to his church. Okay, a damn rainbow coalition that ain't never did nothing for black people, man. You understand?
Right.
While he's supposed to be fixing black people, he's in his office having affairs with his secretary. You understand? And the Christians, they don't believe you can have more than one woman, but you can turn around and sleep with somebody, make a freak or a whore if you feel like it, and that's dumb. You understand? You could just have you another woman if you want. You understand? But these Christians, man, they so evil, man. You understand? They would rather turn around and make a sister a whore instead of turning around and treating her like a goddamn woman. You understand? And making her your wife.
Right.
Okay, and the sister on the Facebook, Dominique, said their job is to pacify us whilst passing the collection plate. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? While they passing the collection plate around, they just sit there. Them preachers, they talk a good game, man, but they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing for black people, man. They just sitting there robbing you every Sunday. You understand? And then give you a lie, then give you a song, then give you a dance, and then smack you on your butt and send you home and tell you, see you next Sunday. That's all the Christian church do, get you amped up to come back to church next week, while from the Sunday evening all the way back to Sunday morning, your life is a living goddamn hell. You just can't seem to pull it together. You don't know why this stuff keep happening in your life. You keep listening to your pastor that's telling you, oh, it's okay, it's going to be all right, just sow some seeds and keep sowing. You've been sowing seeds since you was a little girl, a little boy. And your damn problems ain't doing nothing but goddamn be compound. Just one on top of another, man. You stack it up. You understand? You got more and more goddamn problems. And guess what? Those preachers know that. They know that when you sinning against the Lord, you're going to have problems. Okay? And this is why we tell you to get in our school so that you'll learn to keep the laws. Okay? You will learn to keep the laws in here. If you got a weed problem, crack problem, whore problem, whoremonger problem, you bring your problems here, man. We're gonna wipe you clean of that. You understand? We're gonna wash you clean. And guess what? It ain't gonna be in no water. It's gonna be with this word, with this truth. Okay?
That's right.
Damn right, Doc. Keep reading.
Verse 28. They took their sheep and their oxen and their asses and that which was in the city and that which was in the field. Verse 29. And all their wealth and all their little ones and their wives took they captive and spoiled even all that was in the house.
Okay, so they turned around and took them wives and took their kids for captives. You understand? And they took everything. Took all their wealth, their cattle, everything that they owned. You understand? When it said that the sons of Jacob came upon the slain, okay, and spoiled the city, talking about all of the men. You understand? That they turned around and made an agreement with it. They ended up killing. They then went into their houses and took all the spoil, took everything. Okay? Keep reading.
Verse 30. And Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitants of the land, among the Canaanites and the Perizzites,
Perizzites.
And the Perizzites, watch it.
No sweat.
And I being few in number, that shall gather themselves together against me, and slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house.
Okay, so right here, Jacob is concerned about his safety, his family's safety. Well, not just him, you understand, but him, his wives, his children, his sons, his daughters, everybody's safety. You understand? And that's what he was saying, like, you're gonna make me stink. Not actually talking about an odor, but okay, when somebody commits a crime against somebody else, they automatically, as soon as you see, like, oh man, that's, you know, like I'm sure people have been around, you know, by us all being from the hood and grown up in the hood. I know everybody has heard about this person that murdered that person. You know, this person that stole this from that person. This person. So then when you see that person, it's like, damn, that's old boy. You know what I'm saying? That robbed, you know, such and such. You know, that's old boy that they say killed such and such. That's what that means. It's like, you know, not that he actually stink. You know what I mean? But he's gonna have a bad name now. You understand? That's what that's talking about. So they were saying, so Jacob is basically concerned about him, his family's well-being, and their safety. You understand? Now go ahead, finish that up, Bob.
Verse 31, and they said, should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
What he say again? What they say again?
Should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
Okay, so what is he saying? What are the sons saying?
Like you.
Go ahead.
They saying like, should he deal with our sister like he'll deal with a whore?
Yeah, basically like so we were just supposed to let him rape our sister and just treat her like she's nothing. You understand? That's basically what they're saying to their father. You see what I'm saying? Now again, like I said, all of those Africans should not have been killed because all of them did not commit the crime. You know? So, but like I said, the only one that should have was Shechem. Alright? So like I said, but that's their rebuttal. They like, should we have just let him treat our sister like a whore? You understand? Turn around and rape her? Are you crazy? They just couldn't take it. You understand? And I know how it is. You understand? Because I feel the same way when I see these heathens, when I got to turn on the news and I see so-called white man, which is the devil the Bible speaks of, blowing my brothers and my sisters' brains out on damn camera phones. You understand?
Right.
Turn around, brothers walking across the street, and the police turn around and blow your brains out. You do an illegal lane change, blow your brains out. Standing on the sidewalk, selling loose cigarettes, or breaking up a fight, whichever one he was doing. Blow his brains, or choke him out, man. Not blow his brains, but choke him out. You understand? Tamir Rice playing with a toy gun. You understand? Blew his brains out, killed the little boy. He had a drive-by on him. Turn around and the brother, I forgot his name, down in North Carolina, running from a child support warrant, all because he don't want to go to jail. Okay? No black man wants to go to damn jail. Okay? No black man deserves to be in jail. No Hispanic man deserves to be in jail. No Native Indian man deserves to be in jail. You know who does? You understand? The so-called white man.